So this video might be kind of dumb, but I want to show you guys what to put in your skate bag when you go on skate trips, and tell you what I put in mine and reasons why, and give you tips on like how you can choose what to take and what not to take. First, obviously, don't mind my laundry, but you're gonna need a bag. That's a pretty stupid step to say, but whatever. But next thing you know, you're gonna need stuff to put in it. So you gotta be able to decide what you want to put in it beforehand. Now this works for different scenarios. You gotta make sure, like, you want to know what park you're going to. If it's indoor, outdoor, is it gonna rain? Is it gonna snow? Are you filming for something? Are you just having fun? There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. And another thing, you gotta know how much space your bag has. My bag has a good amount of space. It has 2 pockets, but there's different pockets inside each one. So I have a good bag to carry like water bottles and extra supplies and whatnot. Now this is where you decide whether or not you're gonna just commit to just completely skating the entire time, or are you gonna stop to film something every once in a while. You can just do both without this, but I like to make sure my stuff's as good as I can, even though I film on an iPhone. But I have this Cam Caddy. It's probably one of the best around, to be completely honest. But that saves me all the time. In order to use that for iPhones, though, you're gonna need to buy a selfie stick, throw the stick part out, and use the little latch thing that I'll show you in a couple seconds. So this is what it looks like afterwards. I bought a selfie stick that I had to grab this real quick, but whatever. I took the top off. Don't worry about this rubber part, but on the Cam Caddies, you can just screw it right in and it stays there and hold your iPhone. Now, by no means am I an amazing skater or a good skater, for that fact, but I take a bunch of stuff with me just in case certain situations go on, if it's with me or with one of my friends or someone I'm skating with, even if I don't completely know them. A couple things you want to know is tools. A T-tool is perfect to have if someone's board breaks or they need to tighten their wheels or their trucks or anything. T-tool is good to have along with a screwdriver. Most people use Phillips head screwdrivers, so that's what I carry around. I don't think there's any flat bill hardware, but Allen key. I sometimes carry that around, but last time I saw someone with Allen key hardware, I've never really seen it, so don't really carry one of those around. But if you want to, you can. I recommend it, to be honest, but I don't know. It's personal preference, to be honest. This next one is just me. It's good to have. I carry it around. I carry around this. This is filled with, this may seem stupid, but my old bearings. I keep all my old bearings with me, just in case, for some reason, wheel pops off and you lose the wheel. Which also is why I carry around extra wheels. These are Ricta 52 Sparks. I didn't buy these. Some lady dropped the board off at a park, and I was there, and I took them. I took the entire board setup, to be honest. The one we snapped because it was waterlogged and could not be used by anyone because there was a big chip on the top of it, and the grip tape was falling off. It was bad. It was a terrible time to be a skateboard. But anyways, this has hardware in it as well, as long as my old bearings. So that's what it looks like. It's just got a bunch of compartments. And to add on to that, let me put this back on real quick. You might want to carry a pair of fresh bearings. Always be prepared. Again, might have to do a board setup at a park. These are the Bones Reds. They're just regular Bones Reds. You can get them on any skate shop, I bet you. You could also get them on Amazon. That's where I got these ones from. but always be prepared. You never know what's going to happen. This next one, there's been a couple situations where this happened, and it kind of killed our skate day. If you get a hole in your shoe while skating, you could put duct tape on it. I don't recommend that. I recommend putting it on the inside of the hole. Shoe goo. Shoe goo has been a lifesaver. I actually have to put some on before I go to Chenga this weekend. By the way, video will probably be coming out Sunday. I don't know what kind of video. It might just be a skate edit. Not sure. Shoe goo. It's pretty easy to use. I might do a separate video when I shoe goo my other shoes. But, I don't know. This, I've had a couple times where my friends have gotten holes in their shoe, and when they start doing ollies and stuff, it's taken off their sock, which isn't really a big problem, but it kind of affects our entire day, because sometimes you get grouchy because you're like, now I have holes in my socks and my shoes. Disclaimer, if you get holes in the side of your shoe from where you're sliding, your shoes will probably still be good. If it's just from ollies, your shoes will live a while longer. Throw a shoe away if the soles are falling out. If the bottoms are falling out and cannot be repaired, don't throw them away. Use them until they don't have any life left in them. A couple people I know, or I've seen, open a pair of shoes, use them a couple times to get a hole in them, and then they're like, these are done. Shoe goo prevents that. When you get a new pair of shoes, put this on. Shoes will last longer. Sorry for the rant right there. Again, this is only because I'm a filmer. I film on my iPhone, so I use the iPhone lens holder, but I have lenses. I have a fisheye lens, which is in here, and then I have my wide angle lens that I'm using right now. I'll show you what the fisheye, you should know what the fisheye looks like if you've seen my previous video, which is on my channel, so go check that out, give it a view. Selfless, shameless, and whatever, self-promotion. But I use this because keeps the lenses safe, and I carry lenses around because why not? Again, this one's preference, but on my board I have a bunch of drawings on them. If you're a skater and you know about these, you already know what I'm talking about when I say drawings. Paint pens. I carry paint pens around all the time. Last trip I had, I forgot to put them in, and we needed them, so I messed up. But I'm going to start always carrying these. It's pretty easy to use. You take your paint pen, shake it up, straight up and down, take the mark up, dab it on something that you don't worry about like ruining, because this paint will stay there. And then you can draw on your grip tape, and it doesn't take the grip away too much at least. But I carry these around everywhere, for the most part. Again, forgot them the one time. But if you have them, you can take them with you. It makes your board look more personal, and kind of gets more creativity in the sport of skateboarding. This one is something you need to decide further before you go or whenever. Are you going to an indoor park or an outdoor park? And if you're going to an outdoor park, is it going to be cold? I'm going to an indoor park, so I don't have to put this in. But if you're going to an outdoor park and you live in states where it gets cold easily, I recommend taking a hoodie and putting it in your bag. Along with that, if you live in a warmer spot, I would take extra shoes. Again, just in case shoe goo can't help your shoes, take an extra pair, like an old pair of shoes, or something to just skate in. But for the most part, take a hoodie. You never know when you're gonna get cold. Better to have it, not need it, not have it. I use a stupid reference there. Don't hate me, please. Again, this one's just me, but whenever I go to a spot or I go to a park or something, I always take headphones. Headphones, when you're skating alone, are the best thing because you can listen to music and just kind of block everything else out and focus on a new trick you're learning or something along those lines. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.